What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strikeout Beer Quick Beer Reviews with your pals, Alan Rapid Dave and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan.
All right, Alan. All right, today we're having Hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast Punch, zero sugar, 5% alcohol by volume. I thought we had just we can't find any information on this stuff. They used to tell us like, I guess they're just like, hey, it's Mountain Dew with Hard Mountain Dew with some alcohol in it. So get busy, I guess. Cheers.
I mean, what do you need? What do you need to know?
Well, I mean, I
Hard
guess
Mountain Dew.
I guess we're used to checking out like Untapped and stuff, and they give us a little bit of notes. Now, some breweries don't give any notes about their beer. They don't really care. They're just like, "Here, put it in your mouth and shut it up. Just
The
shut your mouth."
New
And
England IPA brewed with Mountain Dew.
cornflakes. Yeah. Terrible.
Oh, but here's the fruit. What would you say this was? Fruit punch Baja Blast.
Baja Blast Punch. Oh, buddy, it's real punchy. I like this one. I like this a lot. I think we talked about this one. I was like, this is one of my favorites. I think we have the favorite coming up next.
And this
Um,
one has a eel
ooh,
or no stingray. Stingray.
Oh, that's a dope
Sorry.
Stingray, dude.
Yeah.
I like that. They got cool can art. I'll say that.
He looks pretty extreme. So
When Brutal started using AI,
yeah.
and whatnot, their can art just became awesome. So freaking great.
They got rid of that those no talent hack artists that they were using and started using
Jesus.
AI.
Oh,
What?
you
I
gotta
say
go with
that out
what's
loud.
yeah, you gotta go with what's a little bit
Yeah.
cheaper. But
I just
yeah.
angered a whole community of people right there.
Where's William,
You're
whatever the hell
welcome.
his name is? William Wallace. It's William something. Yeah, William Russell. He might as well be dressed up like
They can
William
take
Wallace.
our lives, but they will never take our freedom.
I mean, it's something. I don't know, man. Question of the day for the frequently asked questions: is Hard Mountain Dew gluten free?
Oh,
No, Hard
no?
Mountain Dew is not gluten free since
Okay.
it's made using a process similar to beer. There you go.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Oh,
There's a fun fact for you.
I cannot say the name of this. I don't know what this is. It says, "Are there any artificial sweeteners in Hard Mountain Dew?"
Yes.
And it says contains. I'm just going to use the thing they have in quotation marks here. Ace K, Ace dash K, and sucralose. There you go, sucralose.
Yeah, because we looked it up last week during the show
Hmm.
because I expressed my displeasure for aspartame as an artificial sweetener. That I can taste aspartame when
Hmm.
it's in something and I can't stand it. And you're like, well, there's aspartame in this. I was like, there is. And we looked it up and there wasn't. It was something else. So
I don't remember all that, but
yeah,
if you say it, it's the way it is. So these are actually made by Boston Beer Company. They're the
okay.
manufacturer of Hard Mountain Dew because we were talking about that and we couldn't really figure it out. And what the hell happened?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
something flickered. Anyways, so yeah, they're the ones who actually make this malt beverage. They call it,
Okay.
was it a flavored malt beverage, right? FMB, if I'm not mistaken. So
If you look on the front of the can, it says malt beverage with natural flavors, artificial sweeteners, and FD and C yellow number 5.
okay, is that the stuff that's going to kill us, or is that Red 40?
I don't know, man.
I
I
don't know.
mean, it's all gonna kill us eventually, right?
So it depends on where this thing is sitting, or you're looking at it, or whatever. Sometimes it gives you a nice rose color. Other
Yeah,
times it
I
could
was
give
just
you
gonna
pink or a little bit of a red.
yeah, or it almost like when you're holding it, like when I'm looking at it through there, it almost kind of looks like a light beer.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah, yeah. But there's definitely some coloring. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like if you're holding it,
nice
it is
pink.
it's borderline. Yeah, I mean it could be borderline that copper color, right? You could probably pass this off in the fall time, like, yeah, no, don't worry about it, bro. I'm having a nice fall, you know, artisanal beer, craft beer. You know what I mean? I'm not having a hard Mountain Dew.
I mean, what's wrong with having a hard Mountain Dew though?
Not a
Like
damn thing. You
if
know what?
if
I
if I'm
refuse to
hanging
be
around
shamed.
with you and you've got issues with me having a hard Mountain Dew, I don't need you in my life,
Yeah.
okay? Because I don't want your life. All right.
That was one of the things. I mean, we used to talk about this all the time. It was like people shaming other people for what they drank, the style of beer they drank, all that kind of stuff. Like, "No, I don't have time for that racket. I drink everything. Like, I don't, and my go-to is not your go-to. So
Yeah.
don't even worry about it." I was like, but it's cool.
I mean,
See
I'll drink whatever the hell they're throwing out of Martin House. So and that's, who knows? Monkey throwing poo at a board with a bunch of words on it.
That's kinda how I think it goes down. Like
100%. Like,
like
there's not a doubt in my mind.
yeah. I mean, there's just a giant I mean, there's gotta be a massive wall, and they're just firing things off left and
It's
right. But
just a
anyways,
bunch of different flavors and the monkey comes in, once a day and, when he's gotta do his business and he takes a dump and it's always in his hand, right? He just kinda because he knows, "Hey, I gotta fling it," and he's got it, he just looks at it,
Jesus Christ. All right, have you had any of the other flavors? The original hard Mountain Dew, the Live Wire, the Code Red? Have you had Code Red yet?
we have had all of them.
We've had Code Red.
Yes.
It's not part of a mix pack.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Nope. I'm looking at it says Mountain Dew, Live Wire, Baja Blast, and Watermelon. So I think we gotta get our hands on a Code Red.
Are you serious?
I've never had these freaking you know what's crazy? I know like back like when we were gaming, we were younger, like their 20s, right? It was like Mountain Dew Code Red or Baja Blast, all that blah 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 blah. I never had any of that stuff.
Well, Baja Blast has always been Taco Bell.
Taco Bell thing?
That was a Taco Bell. You can now get it like the last couple of years. They had like during the summer,
Mhm.
you could get it in stores, and I was super excited when you could do that because I didn't have to go to Taco Bell every time. And then now I think it's just kind of like a year round type thing because like
Yeah.
I was at the store earlier today and I had some there. Um, so it's just kind of like a year round the Baja Blast, which Taco Bell's coming out with a new Baja Blast flavor for the first time since they did the Baja Blast. I can't remember what the new flavor is, but when it comes out, I will do a review on it for sure.
Nice.
Because that's something that I've done in the past during like dry January and sober October. And you've done it with me. We've done Mountain Dew Mondays
Oh.
where we've tried some different flavors of Mountain Dew and stuff. So
Yeah. This is the dew that you love with the kick of 5% alcohol. But yeah, I
yeah,
think that's the only one we haven't had. I think we've had the rest because Live Wire is part of the other mix pack. The OG Mountain Dew, I didn't mind it. I actually liked it. Like
yeah,
the hard Mountain Dew, the OG flavor. I was like, okay, cool. I like the take on it. But Code Red, it's got a big gorilla holding some cherries. The Baja Blast has a shark on it. Live Wire's got a tiger, and then Mountain Dew's got the eagle. But yeah,
okay. Hold on here.
yeah, this is
So this
good.
story's from a day ago
Mm.
that they were adding the code red.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's just get our hands
it
on a. If you think we can get our hands on a single,
I might be able to.
yeah,
It says rolling out soon. Hard Mountain Dew Code Red will permanently join the Hard Mountain Dew mix pack, including Hard Mountain Dew. So okay, and Mountain Dew Live Wire and the Baja Blast. So it looks like they're getting rid of the watermelon flavor.
yeah. Okay, so they're gonna update that one, bring that
Yeah.
in. I'll be honest with you, these cans, they look like skinny cans. So I think if you find them in the store or something like that, they're gonna be a little bit they'll be oh, okay, there it is.
Oh,
So a
those
12
are the
ounce
tall
can
boys.
and 24-ounce can.
Yeah, I've seen the 24-ounce cans.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't remember what flavor they were. I didn't really pay attention, but I'm gonna have to start paying attention because I'm definitely gonna want the Code Red. Code Red was one of those flavors that I did. I drank it back in the day.
Mhm.
Uh,
Big fan of big cans. Big fan. Huge fan.
huge cans, huge cans.
Yeah, cheers.
Uh,
Let's talk about
I'll,
get final thoughts. Yes, indeedy. I like that one. I like that one a little bit more. Like I said, it doesn't really kind of have that aftertaste of that the back of the where it coats your tongue or something like that. It doesn't have that aftertaste, and that's why this one's a notch above the mango. But
okay,
this is Baja Blast Punch. I like the flavor. I do. It's not bad. And obviously, if you're looking for something just a little bit more mellow, other than beer or something like that. I mean, 5%. If you don't want claws, you don't want that. Just looking for an alternative and pretty close to a soft drink. Let's be honest. This thing's an easy drinker. It gets you in trouble.
yeah. I mean, if you've run out of your stash of Bartle and Jane's wine coolers and you need something else to drink,
Boone's Farm,
this
sir.
is right up your alley,
Till
right?
I die.
It's not that time of the year where they release Zima, as that's now a yearly release, and you ran out of your Zimas. Get yourself Hard Mountain Dew. It's pretty damn tasty.
I like the
Blast
12
Punch.
I like the mix packs. I'm a big fan of mix packs. And
You
any mix pack you get four different kinds, that kicks it up a notch for me. It's like that it really does. Like I love the variety. The 3, I don't like the 3. You get 3 different cans, you get 4 of each can. That's fine if you're splitting it up and handing it, 2 to a buddy of yours or something like that, but man, those variety packs where it's 4 different 4 different flavors, I'm in.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is instead of, getting together and having wine tastings, you and your friends should get together and have hard Mountain Dew tastings. Let's
Do
normalize
it.
hard Mountain Dew tastings. Let's bring it back. We're going to make America hard again and extreme.
So
Let's
extreme.
go. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.